It's a tiny song. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website building platform that's here to help you stand out and thrive online. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel and to another episode of the after season. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Netflix advent calendar, a new one for us, one we've never done before, an interesting choice from Netflix. I guess they figured maybe they could only raise the price of the subscription just so many times before they had to start figuring out other ways to charge you money. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every time I look at my Netflix bill, it just seems a little bit higher than the last time. They've taken away the password sharing thing. You have to live in the same room or whatever to be able to watch somebody else's Netflix account. They're taking the Twilight Saga off Netflix the end of this month, 2 days from now. So I'm hoping this advent calendar is real good, maybe as an apology from Netflix for taking away the things that we love and charging us more for them. Or potentially it could be a Christmas cash grab because they need more money during the holidays. How else are they gonna get that? I'm sure it'll be very lovely and fun. Now this advent calendar was an $89 advent calendar. I believe it was a little bit more expensive elsewhere, perhaps in the UK. I think it was like 99 pounds or $129, $130 USD. But I was able to get mine on Walmart.com for $89.99. It is a 24-day advent calendar and it's supposed to have exclusive collectible items from Netflix's most beloved 4 or 5 TV shows. So when I saw that Netflix was doing an advent calendar, I was like, oh my gosh, perfect. I watch a ton of Netflix. Then I think I realized to myself that though I do spend a good amount of time on Netflix, the platform of Netflix, I don't really consume much more than Criminal Minds, NCIS, The Great British Bacon Show, and then Stranger Things. I do watch that. The rest of them, I don't know how much I've seen. Just go ahead and dust off some of this dust here from the top since it's been sitting back there for so long. That's fun! Oh, there's some type of tool instructions that involve batteries and a screwdriver. We'll figure that out later. Okay, the inside of it is actually pretty fun. Each of the little doors has imagery from all the shows and stuff. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so it does look like we have some stuff in here that I've seen before, so that's good. We got Squid Game. Yes, check. Stranger Things, multiple times. The Witcher. Henry Cavill white wig, of course. And then it starts getting a little iffy from there. We have One Piece, which is, of course, obviously, follows the adventures of Monkey. Oh, cute! And his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, as they explore the Grand Line in search of mythical treasure known as One Piece to become the next king of pirates. Obviously. Then there is Rebel Moon. Is that Charlie Hunnam? Is this just a movie? Is this popular enough to be in the Netflix advent calendar? According to the reviews, maybe not so much. It does have a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then they also have, it looks like, a good amount of Bridgerton stuff. And that's something I should have seen. I should have seen that by now, right? But it doesn't look like there is much. Oh, Outer Banks. Okay, there's Outer Banks. So really, not much else. That's interesting. I feel like there is so much on Netflix that they probably could have had a bit more variety of shows and stuff. So it does seem fairly limited. It would have been really cool if it was one thing each day from a different, very popular Netflix TV show, movie, that kind of thing. And number 1, we are starting off with Bridgerton. Ooh, pretty little box. Oh, how adorable. Is this perfume? I don't know why my first assumption is it would be a Netflix Bridgerton perfume collab, but it looks like a perfume box. That's lovely. Oh my gosh, it's a tiny spoon. I don't care if I've never seen the show before. A tiny spoon on day 1. Netflix, you might have already won me over. It's bitty. It has a bee on the top. That's really adorable. Ooh, I just got a little canister thing and I was like, I need a real short tiny spoon to put in my canister to be able to scoop out my little my stevia brown sugar because of, taking out the joy in life of just real brown sugar. This will be perfect. Oh, it's so cute. It doesn't feel super lightweight or anything, super bendy. It seems fairly thick. I like the little details around the top. I think it seems nice and a little bit fancier that it came in its own little bed, a little shaped bed. Okay, adorable. I think this is really cute. Now, I was going into... Oh, never mind. I saw there's foam in here and it looked like a little flap. I was like, is that a velvet baggie for the golden spoon? Tiny golden spoon with its own baggie would be very fancy. But so I had heard a little bit that this advent calendar might be slightly disappointing, a little scammy, a little money grabby from Netflix. which would be shocking. I think I'm just mad that they're taking off Twilight and all the other fun stuff. But either I'm just very easily amused or very easily pleased by tiny spoons. But the first day I think it's fun. Okay, moving on here today, number 2, we have a one-piece item. Oh. So there he is. Is this Monkey? Oh goodness, is this a t-shirt or something? There's a little rat on the front of their boat. You know, instead of like a mermaid, they got themselves a rat. Oh, is that a goat? A goat rat? I don't know what that animal is. Oh, maybe this isn't a t-shirt. It's very rough feeling. Oh, it's a flag to fly from your monkey goat rat ship. Whoa, little skull and crossbones. What does it say? Straw Hat Pirates, one piece. Well, that's kind of fun. It does have what appears to be like an official little Netflix One Piece tag on here. So it's like, you know, actually an official piece of merch. So that's cool. It's a fun smell. Okay, next up here we have a Stranger Things door. This might be the only one that I can actually like the references. I'm gonna get it. Because even though I have seen like The Witcher and Squid Games, I've seen Stranger Things seasons 1 through, how many are there now? 1 through Vecna like many times. Ooh, nice crunchy bag. There's not about that bag crunch I really like. Oh, it's like a little Funko Pop! Oh my gosh, it's a Demogorgon! The center of its face hole there looks kind of like clear see-through, but I don't think there's anything like to see inside of it. I was hoping it would be like a little window and you could like look through it and just see like Will Byers in the background. I like how they have it positioned. It makes it look kind of adorable. It's sitting like with its little leggies out like on its hands like this. I think it's gone to like the upside down beauty salon and got its fingernails done. French tips. It's also a bobblehead because of course it is. I do think like this is an interesting choice, just having that kind of clear-ish looking piece of plastic in the center. Like I want it to do something, or like a kaleidoscope, or like maybe you look through it and there's like a mirror and it like inverts everything upside down. But it is just a very small little bobblehead plastic toy. Probably shouldn't expect too much out of it. Okay, day number 4, we have something from the Outer Banks, which is a which is of course about a teenager enlists his 3 best friends to hunt for legendary treasure linked to his father's disappearance. Everybody's hunting for treasure. Looks fun. Ooh, it's heavy. Ooh. Now, even if I don't understand the reference, I love a knickknack. I love a little something, like a little cutesy something. This feels heavy and interesting. So it comes with this really fun printed outer cardboard package. Very beachy, which I think that's where the Outer Banks are, is the beach. Very Joe's Crab Shack, Ron John's surf shop. Oh my gosh, it's a surfboard! Look, this is adorable. Okay, I'm sure a lot of this is like references to stuff in the show, but it's a little bottle opener that's also a surfboard and it has printed stuff on it, OBX. I'm not 100% sure what it says right there, but it's got, you know, one of these. Oh, North Carolina, that's where the Outer Banks is. Interesting. And then it says Kildare Island Surfboard Co. I think this is very cute. For me, if this, I'm sure it is, because it wouldn't make any sense if it wasn't. If all the little stuff on here is like a bunch of show references, like the surfboard company and like the little, you know, this thing. This is the kind of like merch, fandom merch and stuff that I really like. It doesn't just like say, you know, Outer Banks or like have the people's, you know, faces stuck to it or something. It's stuff that you would like have to actually watch the show to really know about. And I think that's really cute. I like that it's metal and nice. It feels like a quality. Ooh, The Witcher. Little Yennefer door. Is that how you say her name? The pretty lady with the nice hair, the good dresses. Shot at me like a torpedo. Ooh, this could be fun. This little box is pretty nice. It says The Witcher on it. There's like a spooky looking scene. A crow and a wolf. Ooh, the box itself is really nice. It's a tiny sword. Okay, got a little carried away. But I get excited. It's a tiny sword. That's really cute. That's adorable. I do think there are some probably functional elements to it as well, based on it clunking apart like that. Not just for cute and for small sword, which great on its own. It's nice and heavy, as you could probably hear from it slamming into the table. It is actually metal and it is engraved on the back. Witcher and Netflix. Again, I do really like that it's all very official merch and stuff. I think that's cool. I think it's a pin. At first I was thinking, oh, maybe it's like a quill or something, because that could be kind of in keeping with the time frame that the show takes in. But I think it's just a regular pin. Oh my goodness, it is, but it actually writes well. Now, I said the pin writes well. I didn't say I write well. That's supposed to say hello. I don't think it does though. Anyway, it makes good squiggles. I really like this. I think this is super, super cute. I think Jeremy would honestly really like this. I'm gonna see if he wants it for his little office. Again, I do appreciate kind of the thought and the detail that's been put into even just the outer packaging of these items. This box is made out of a nice kind of see-through plastic packaging, and it has like, you know, interesting labeling and logos and imagery on it. And then the little sword itself also has a cute little bed that it lays in, shaped perfectly for it, like Tempur-Pedic. They could have just, you know, stuck this in like a plastic baggie and tossed it in there, but I do really, I like the attention to detail of the packaging and stuff. I think that's nice. Toss a coin into the witcher, the valley of Alexandria. What are we on? 6? Okay, Rebel Moon is up next here. This matches. It looks like a little tiny matchbook. Oh, I think it's a pen. Okay, see, this is what I mean, like with very subtle merch is what I prefer when I'm buying anything for like fandom stuff. I want it to be fairly super subtle, and I don't know if you can get much less subtle than just slapping the name of the movie in like big bold font on a pin. I'm sure there's like different imagery and stuff that they could have pressed onto the pin instead of just putting the name in the middle of it. Like even this cool stuff in the background, I don't know what any of that is. I think I've seen this movie and at least part of it, I could have fallen asleep. I'm bad about that. But like that right there, that kind of scene would have looked super cool on a pin. Sure, it wouldn't have been advertisement. I think I was trying to say advertisement and just skipped over a couple letters, but y'all get the gist. At that point, it wouldn't have been a free advertisement that you're also paying for. Now, some people don't like to be subtle with their merch and their fandom stuff, so that could be totally fine for them. The pin itself feels okay, not too super heavy or anything, but it is metal, which is nice. Yeah, just a little pin. Just testing, make sure it's metal. Okay, for day number 7, we have another one-piece item. Ooh, we have the little skull guy again from the flag. Is that what it looks like on the flag? No. Okay, I guess, does he have different outfits? This one's like purple and green, and he has on a fun top hat. This one doesn't look as straw as the other, but I guess it is. All right, so what's, oh, it's stickers. These are nice feeling too. Oh my goodness. Attention to detail, very cute. The inside of the packaging here has some nice like graphics on it. It says One Piece. And then the stickers themselves, these are thick. These are nice stickers. They do all say Netflix One Piece on the bottom. We have several different images here. Maybe it does change outfits or at least colors. What is that? Oh, it's a snail. Looks like Gary from SpongeBob on an acid trip. This fruit looks precisely like the fruit from Neopets. My husband really likes anime, and we look at a bunch of anime stuff when we go to conventions and things, and I saw fruits that look like this, and I was like, Neopets. And he said, no, One Piece. And then the final one we have here just says One Piece on it. Ooh, okay, we have Squid Game up here next, day number 8. Well, that's really fun packaging. I like all those cute bright colors. I think we have another little mystery figure in here. Oh, it's one of the guys! One of these. I don't know what they call these in the show, I totally forgot, but it's one of the people that eliminate the players, like permanently. That's really cute. It's not a bobblehead or anything, it's just a little kind of plasticky figure. He's still pretty adorable if you collect up little figures like that. So far, I don't think, honestly, this is better than I thought it was gonna be. And like nothing in here is like, I'm sure, crazy valuable or anything like that. It has small figures and stickers and things, but from some of the backlash I was hearing about this advent calendar, I was anticipating it to be like, I don't know, pieces of paper with Millie Bobby Brown's face stuck to it, postcards, or just stickers, things like that. But so far, I'm thinking this is okay. I'm thinking there's some interesting items in here, some actual usable items like the spoon, the bottle opener. I wasn't anticipating that. Oh yay, okay, day number 9 is Stranger Things again. There's a chance I might have spoken a little soon about the sticker thing, but I do really like stickers. And as long as like you're not buying a makeup calendar from say like a really expensive fancy brand, like you say like a designer brand like Chanel, like as long as you're not buying something like that and then like half the advent calendar is full of just random stickers, then I think a sticker inclusion is fine, especially for something, you know, that's a merch fandom-y thing. Oh, but it's not a sticker at all. It's a this. Peel it? Oh, don't peel it? Oh, peel it. Yes, yes. So it comes stuck together like this, but I think you actually take off all this And then you can set it up and it's a cute little Demogorgon stand-up guy, acrylic stand-up guy. I am a huge fan of this particular art style. It reminds me of like old horror movies. The lettering, the colors, the way the art style is done, I personally really like that. This is actually pretty cute as just a little shelf knickknack. We do have a movie room downstairs in our basement. That's where we watch our Netflix and our Stranger Things multiple times. I'm sure when the new season or multiple parts of the final season come out before then, we'll rewatch all of them again for like the 5th time leading up to the final episodes. So this would be a very cute little thing to put in our room. All right, to number 10, we have an Outer Banks item. Ooh, again, more of that cute printed like craft packaging. An adorable little surfer bracelet on it. Did they say they were surfers? Hold on, I'm assuming so. Oh, it just says 3 best friends. My theory is they surf. This looks like it belongs to somebody who like waxes surfboards and catches gnarly waves. It's really cute though. It's a little summertimey kind of fabric, adjustable little bracelet, kind of looks like a friendship bracelet. That's very cute. It has a little charm on here that says OBX on it. I'm assuming that is somehow very important to the show because that is the second thing that we've received with the OBX. But I do like that they took just kind of a standard like beach vacation souvenir shop bracelet and added something that was special to the show to it in a very, again, a subtle way to say that you're like a fan of the show. I'm gonna type in Outer Banks OBX. Trash. Does OBX just mean Outer Banks? Where are you getting the X from? The O and the B. The O and the B I get. That Outer and Banks, O and B, where are you getting the X from? Just because Banks kind of ends with that like sound? So you threw an X on the end? Okay, well daggone it. I thought OBX was like, this is the OBX surfboard company and we sponsored the OBX Intense Surf Gnarly Waving competition. Maybe I'm just thinking of Johnny Tsunami. There's a fair chance I'm just thinking about Johnny Tsunami, the Disney Channel original film, because I don't think anywhere did it say that these people were surfers or any type of surf competition. I just saw a surfboard bottle opener and I was like, this must be about a surf competition. Finding treasure, that's what they're doing. Forgot about that. All right, moving on here today, number 11, we have another Witcher door. Oh, fun. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know the reference, unfortunately, but I like the design of it, whatever it is. It's, oh my goodness. Oh, I shouldn't have done that so aggressively. That stung. Karen Morheen, School of the Wolf. I think it's just a little maybe like coaster. It's stings if you slap your skin with it. It's rubber. The imagery on it, the design I think is really cool, and I'm sure my husband will really enjoy this. He really likes The Witcher. I don't know if we will be watching it anymore since Henry Cavill will not be in it. I think that's a very large change to make, you know, just replacing the main character with another dude. From what we saw, I think we enjoyed it, and I think he'll think this is cool. Alrighty, another Rebel Moon Day. I know I've seen at least some part of this movie. I'm fairly positive I have. We got another little book looking thing. So far, both of the Rebel Moon items have been fairly small, a little bit less involved and like designed. The other items, oh my god. They're little patches. Now these are really fun. Like they don't just say like, watch Rebel Moon on Netflix stuck to them or anything. These are things that like if you saw it out in the wild, you would have had to have seen the movie to like get the reference. I think that's really cool. This one has it looks like a hyena with a really long tongue, but I can't be positive. And this one's got a little wolf on it. Those are both very cute, and I could see like if you had maybe like a jean jacket or a backpack or a tote bag or something, these would be really cool to stick on there. Alright you guys, we're about halfway through the calendar here, and I would love to take a second to tell you all about today's sponsor and longtime supporter of the channel, Squarespace. As you guys know, I've been working with and using Squarespace for years. I love using the platform for my 2 stores and for YouTube. Not only is it great like if you do have businesses that you want to promote, but it's a lot of fun to make your own website. No matter what you're making it for, if it's for business or just promoting like maybe your passions, if you're into art and you want to show it off, or you have a blog, it is a great way to grow and promote your business and passions. Squarespace offers so many cool and useful features, like their collection of cutting-edge design tools that allow you to create a unique online presence that perfectly fits your brand or business. The Blueprint AI website builder is really useful, and it can help you build a fully custom website in just a few steps. You just enter in some basic information about your business, goals, and personality, and Squarespace will generate premium quality content and personalized design recommendations. Squarespace also offers a huge library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates for you to personalize. They make it so simple to create an eye-catching bespoke website with no experience needed. And of course, your unique custom site needs an equally unique name. Squarespace Domains makes it easy to find the best name for your business at one fair price with no hidden fees. And if you're looking to sell online, whether it's physical products or services, Squarespace has everything you need to grow your business and get paid all in one place. They offer easy online payments and built-in tools for inventory, shipping, and fulfillment, so you can simplify your workflow and give customers a seamless shopping experience. So if you're looking to build your brand, grow your business, and succeed online, Squarespace has you covered. Check out squarespace.com/AlexandriaRyan for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, use code AlexandriaRyan for 10% off your first purchase of the website or domain. And just thank you so very much to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video and your continued support of the channel. You help make things like endless Advent season possible. All right, day number 13. We have the spooky lady that plays just the worst game of, what is that called? I want to call it Stop and Go. Simon Says Ever from Squid Game. Oh, we might have another figure here. Oh, and it's her. Yay. Oh, good. And she just has a little bit of smattering on her cheek there. Perhaps, we'll say it's like strawberry jelly or something, because she's already spooky enough. Does her head swivel around? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, it goes all the way around. Excellent. Day number 14 is another Bridgerton day. I'm hoping for some more cutesy stuff. Pretty packaging again. It just looks like there should be, this is for like a perfume company. But I love a botanical print. So pretty. Great paper. Oh, a little bookmark. Okay, well this is cute. It has a nice little dangly tassel on it. I like the botanicals on here, but honestly, I really like the outer packaging better than I do the bookmark itself. There's just something about these that look like actual botanical prints, like the ones, you know, the ones I'm talking about that have like the names, the scientific names of the flowers and stuff. This is very pretty. It is like a nice thick one. It's nice quality. It's not paper or anything like that. Again, a usable item, so that's good. We're back to another day of One Piece here. Kind of a bigger door. Day number 15. Oh, okay. I thought it was a giant purple brain at first. A little bit like a Mojo Jojo looking brain that's under that glass dome. But no, it's one of the fruits. Like, does this not look just like Neopet fruit? Am I making that up? Do I still have my Neopet account? Oh man, immediately upon seeing the imagery, I want to play Neopets again. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, just the flood of memories coming back. For some reason, this is what we played in shop class. Instead of, you know, shop. We would sit there on the computers and play Neopets. Mr. Heck didn't love teaching things, I don't think. Or he was just afraid of putting saws in our hands, I don't know. But yeah, like these fruits are very similar to that. So it's just a little keychain. It does have a one-piece rubbery, kind of almost additional keychain to it. And there's a clip. Oh, that's nice. If you like the show, again, this could be fun on like a backpack or a little tote bag. Good heavens. Okay, I couldn't find 16 anywhere. It's only the biggest day, the biggest door on here, which happens to be a Stranger Things door, which I'm excited about because Stranger Things is definitely my favorite out of all the stuff here. Ooh, okay, we have a little packet of something. I do like the commitment to it looking like very early 80s computer stuff. I think that's nice. Ooh, fun. Okay, this is a postcard with Millie Bobby Brown's face on it, which is precisely what I said I thought like the entire advent calendar would be, but it comes with like a whole bunch of other postcards and a really cool art style. So I think that's definitely a bit better. I actually love these. Like this looks straight up like an old school sci-fi movie poster. I think that's super, super cool. Oh my gosh, these are actually really awesome. And all of them are different art styles too. I wonder if they're by like various artists. I'm not seeing like a credit or anything to different artists on the back, but like they're just different art styles. I think they're super, super cool. Oh man. Well, that was fun. Hop like in the all the little, what are those, the vines? Oh, it says Dig Dug. Oh, that's like a very 80s action movie poster. These are so cool. Oh, I like that one as well. Dang, I think these are really awesome. And like I said, I think that in our like movie room, these could be really cool framed. And they also feel like really nice prints. Thick, heavy paper. They have that kind of like soft touch finish to them. Okay, yay. All right, day number 17, we have another Outer Banks item. Oh, perhaps another little flag? Or is it a bandana? Oh, I think it's a bandana. What does that say? Oh, is it backwards? Is it upside down? Oh no. Oh, I think that's that same word. What on earth does that say? Pogue? P-O-G-U-E life. Pogue life. Pug life. Pogue. It says, if you're a Pogue, you live on the south side of the island, also known as the Cut. Oh, the working class people. Oh, I see. That do the waitering, cleaning boats, running charters for the rich. Essentially they, oh my goodness. Essentially, they are the slums of the island. Okay. Some inherently look down upon its residents based on them living there. Well, that's not very nice. What is this, like a feudal caste system? I thought this was about surfing or treasure. I don't know. It's a cute bandana. Very summertimey. Looks slightly like it's an advertisement for Bud Light somehow. Again, without it saying like Netflix Outer Banks here down the corner, this could just be a souvenir from the actual Outer Banks, because that's a real place. But I like it, and the blue and the white is very popular right now. All the Amalfi Coast Italian looking summer inspired stuff. I could see maybe, you know, if something like in your hair, you could tie it around, or if you're, I don't know, super tan and fit, you could do one, oh my add like 3 or 4 of these together. You could do one of those like bandana tops. I'm sure there's several uses for it. Stick it out of your pocket. No, maybe not that. Okay, next up here we have another Rebel Moon item, kind of a bigger door for them, so they get something a bit more substantial. Or another little book. Oh, spooky little guy. I can't tell if I'm looking at like a weird antlered animal or like a dismembered man's abs. That's not a sentence I ever thought I would say, or a distinction I thought I would ever need to make, but let me show you what I'm seeing. I probably should never look at like Rorschach tests. I would probably just freak myself out. Okay, so like at first glance, like that's absolutely an antlered animal of some sort, but you see what I mean here in the middle? Like this part here, it looks like a 6-pack, and it was like a man like this. But just that part of them. Maybe I should stop falling asleep in movies, because I have no recollection of seeing anything like this. Okay, well I'm doing the Google, and it's just coming up with a whole bunch of keychains with, what's the animal with antlers? Deers, big ones. Nothing from the actual movie. I'm just trying to figure out like in the actual movie what it is. Oh, okay, it's a mask. It's a spooky looking mask. Not 6-pack abs. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Anywho, keychain, one of the rubbery ones. This movie stuff in the advent calendar is probably a little bit more in keeping with what I assumed would be in here, like little pins, patches, keychains, that kind of thing. I'm wondering if because this movie wasn't incredibly popular, that they didn't put as much effort into the merch for the movie. I still can't stop seeing like a ripped dude. He has like pecs and everything. Alright, we're moving on to day number 19, Squid Games. Ooh, this is really heavy. Another little packet, but it's a really heavy packet. Interesting image there on the front. Oh, it's a magnet. Oh, it's a 2 magnets. It's me Mario. Well, these are fun. I do really like the bright, colorful nature of like all the Squid Game stuff. It's such an interesting contrast to like how dark the show is. It would make total sense if the show and like the game and everything was filmed in like a it's a prison, like a concrete no color prison, but there's just something about the vibrancy of the show and like the merch and everything it's a fun contrast. I really like the images on these as well. I think those are super cool. That girl, I don't love looking at her, but it is fine. It's okay. I do like that there are 2 magnets in here. They definitely could have just done 1, but they did 2, so that's good. All right, moving on here, we have another Witcher day. It's a very small little door. Oh, it looks like another matchbook, so I'm guessing we have a pin. Again, hoping it's not a pin that just says like The Witcher. Okay, yeah, that works. That's pretty cool. It has that like interesting wolf design on it. This one is also metal, but I like that it has that like enamel black backing. Yeah, okay, this one's much more interesting to me than the Rebel Moon one. No, correct me, perhaps, like I said, they literally, maybe they do actually wear Rebel Moon pins in there, and then that would make sense. But I like this one better. All right, 21 is right below it. It's Stranger Things, but also kind of a small door. Ooh, all right, we have another little plastic baggie, so I'm assuming it's a figure. Oh, it's a tiny little 11. It's a giant head, tiny little season 1 11. I feel like they've done Millie Bobby Brown like a tiny bit dirty in this plastic rendering of her. There's absolutely 0% neck. That's cute. It is quite small. This might be the smallest figure so far. Well, no, I guess it's on the same like wavelength, same size as all the other ones. Their heads are just bigger. She's got her little gym socks on and the dress and just a little bit of like, you know, nose blood there. Some really bubbly fingers. Like, dang. Those almost look like frog hands, you know, like little tree frog hands, how they're kind of bubbly like that at the end. Very cute. Oh, you can like pretend that she's superpowering the Demogorgon, but then I would feel kind of bad because this one, I don't know, he makes me feel sad for some reason. I think it's just the way he's sitting. Okay, day number 22 is from One Piece. Ooh, a little velvety One Piece bag. Is this perhaps the One Piece? I don't know what the One Piece is. Is it treasure? This baseball bat? I don't know what the One Piece is. Technically, this could be the One Piece. They said treasure, right? They didn't necessarily say it had to be like round gold treasure. That's very stereotypical. Perhaps the One Piece is 3 baseball bats on like a hoop. That's kind of fun. This would be a really interesting earring. Oh my heavens, it is an earring. Hold on, does the character wear an earring like that? It's a little clip-on earring. Ooh, it's kind of, I feel very fancy with that. It is quite heavy though. I feel like that would be a little bit difficult to keep on your ear if you're doing like a cosplay or like a costume for Halloween or something. That's kind of heavy. I'm trying to find the picture of that, the boy, who I assume is Monkey, to see if he has an earring on like this. No, he doesn't. He wears a straw hat and a little vest. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's fun. It's jangly, gold, multiple baseball bats, heavy, quite heavy. I just Googled One Piece, the One Piece, to see if the One Piece is actually like a physical object, but nothing's coming up. What is that? I feel like I have a couple friends who would immediately look at this and be like, oh my gosh, that's this. Obviously, you dummy. Oh, you can buy them on Amazon. $4. That one's not a clip-on one though. It's an actual like earring. A Zorro ear stud clip-on earring. These must be very popular. They're on Walmart, they're on Shein. Oh, it has fun green hair. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's literally right there. That's a picture of him wearing the earring. It's right there. That's so far away. I can't see that. I had terrible eyes. Okay, well, fun. I think that's really interesting, like a costume element from one of the shows, especially one that I'm sure gets like cosplayed a lot. Very cool. All right, 23 is Squid Games. All right, we have another little figure in here. Ooh. Oh, it's this one. And I don't know. What's so fun about this is that if you haven't seen these shows and you're worried about spoilers, don't worry, because I can't remember a dang thing. This I know is a character from the Squid Game. I think important. Perhaps a twist is involved, but I couldn't for the life of me tell you who he is, what he does, why he's important. But he has the same little cute stance with like, you know, sitting like that, like the Demogorgon did. But it also comes with a little stand. I'm surprised the Demogorgon didn't come with a stand. Maybe it did. Yes, yeah, this one also has like a little hole in its bottom, just like this one does. But it came with a stand that says Squid Game. So I'm wondering if I've lost like a Stranger Things stand around here somewhere. Oh, I guess, okay, it's supposed to set kind of to the side like this, because if you turn it around frontward, his little feet block where it says Squid Game. So yeah, there's this little stand. It looks so much less threatening sitting like this. Like, this is the least threatening pose I've ever seen in my entire life. Alrighty folks, that brings us to day number 24. We have a Bridgerton day. Hoping for some cutesy things. The box looks real cute. Yay. Dang, I could have bought an entire Bridgerton advent calendar not knowing a single thing about the show besides that one lady who I think seems really nice and funny, and still probably been very pleased with it just because it's cute stuff. Is it a tiny book? Oh no! It's a tiny notebook. Oh my goodness. It's an actual little tiny itty bitty notebook. That's precious. Oh, that's so cute. I can use my sword to write in it. I don't know why I got so aggressive about that. Lady Whistledown's Society Papers. That's the only way I imagine that you could say that. I don't know what a Lady Whistledown is, nor Society Papers. That sounds like something you might get after you learn how to balance books on your head. But this is cute. It's just a little itty bitty lined notebook. I think this is adorable. Again, a usable item. I truly honestly didn't think they were gonna be like everyday useful things inside this advent calendar. I was expecting a lot of paper. Some sticky, some not sticky. Oh, this is paper, some not sticky paper, but like very usable and not just a sticker or a little decor piece or a pin. Cute! All right, you guys, that was everything in the 24-day Netflix advent calendar. I'm not gonna lie, I went into this with very bad expectations just because I had seen some people maybe like referring to this as potentially very scammy or like definitely not worth the cost. Now it is expensive, $90 for little trinkety things. Might not be worth it to you at all whatsoever, and I totally get that. But I do, as somebody who does like to go to conventions and have little trinkety things from shows and movies that I like, I personally thought this was fun. I don't even know half this stuff. Like, I don't even know what half of it is. And I had a really good time. If this was a Netflix advent calendar, but full of stuff from Stranger Things, Criminal Minds, and The Great British Baking Show, I would be over the moon. But what we did get, I think, is actually, it's actually pretty cute. Like I said, $89, $90 is a lot. And if you have a whole bunch of trinkety things already, or you're not a huge fan of all of the shows, then it would be, to save your buck, it would probably be a better idea just to purchase individual little things that you would like for your fandom collections. But if you are a big fan of all these shows, or you have a group of people who, you know, like different shows from this selection, then you can have little trinkets to pass out. And now I have party favors for my birthday. I really like the attention to detail on like the packaging. I think the quality of the items better than I anticipated. To be fully honest, those postcards felt really nice and sturdy. The little stickers are really good quality. Like the spoon was heavy. This actually has like a good amount of pages in it. Things felt nice, looked nice, and I feel like there was thought put into them. I also like that everything is like official merch. It's not just, well, with the exception of potentially that earring. It's not just like, oh, like this is a wolf figurine. Does it really come from the TV show The Witcher? Not really, but it's a wolf and it's close enough. Let's toss it in the box. You know, things are actually branded and official merch, and I think that's cool. I don't know, I've had a much better time with this than I anticipated. I did start off salty. I was like, daggone it, another way for Amazon to swindle money out of you. But I think it's kind of fun. Oh, I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think though. Maybe I'm just, like I said, easily entertained by trinkets and small things. Let me know what you guys think about this advent calendar down below. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say. And yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. We are beyond close to the end of advent calendar season. It's coming up so soon. But that's all for today's advent calendars. If you'd like to see more and other unboxings and things, please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It means the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!